Dentsply Sirona is the world's largest producer and seller of dental consumables and dental equipment. And my job within the company is to equip and empower the sales teams with both product and clinical knowledge and also selling skills to fulfill our goals of growing the company and helping make dentistry better, safer, and faster for dental professionals around the world. Our business environment in the first decade of this millennium really started turning toward a commodity environment. We had some very good consumable products that were way ahead of their time, but competitors had caught up, and we were finding that in both selling our specialty products directly and also selling products through distribution, that there were fewer differentiators between our products and the competition. We felt ours were still the best, but the difference wasn't enough to make the sale a slam dunk. What really made Challenger different in our eyes was the realization that it took the focus away from the cost of the product and the value of the product, and it shifted it to something we could have more control over, which was the selling experience. We felt if we could continue selling and developing great products, but also really differentiate ourselves through a sales experience that taught the customer something and changed their way of thinking, that we could pull ourselves away from this reliance on promotions and dollar selling or coupon selling. Challenger has really helped us focus on not only talking about their clinical objectives, but understanding their business objectives and being able to speak to how they can better achieve those using our products. Prior to Challenger, we were very much a product selling company. The sale that we approach now with many of our consumables is a portfolio approach that says it's not just about the one product, it's about all the products that support a procedure and the economic impact doing that procedure successfully, efficaciously, and one time only, as opposed to having to redo the treatment. Being able to show the difference that makes on a practice financially has become a huge story for us. Dentsply Sirona has looked at the numbers and seen some significant results from the teams that fully embraced Challenger. With one of our sales teams where marketing and sales worked closely together, they went into a period of about 3 years of sustained double-digit growth when the rest of the industry was only growing in the low single digits. We've had more people hitting quota by probably a factor of 3, and we have seen significant growth with them as well. They're growing at about twice the rate of the market for that particular portfolio of products. We found significant value in networking with other Challenger organizations. One in particular that we networked with had implemented a Challenger certification program within their organization. We looked at what they did, and at Dentsply Sirona we said, hey, let's adopt this and use it to re-infuse some energy and excitement about Challenger. So at about 3 years post-launch, we ran through a company-wide Challenger certification that led to even more use of the Challenger tools. And that year was actually where we saw some significant growth and significant differentials in our performance. Had we not spoken with this other Challenger partner, Dentsply Sirona never would have sought to do this certification. And I think excitement about Challenger would have fizzled a little bit within the sales force. It's had a significant personal impact on me in viewing how to do my job successfully and how to be of more benefit to the company. I was against Challenger at the beginning because I felt it was dabbling in something that was very technical and very clinical and that it wouldn't be able to help us. And I'm completely 180 degrees the other way. I'm the biggest Challenger advocate within Dentsply Sirona because it's helped me understand that to better understand a customer, you have to understand drivers above your product. You have to understand the customer's business. You have to understand what matters to them economically, what matters to them personally, and what's happening to them in their world and in their industry. And that's really changed my perspective personally on looking at my interactions, not only with our customers, but with other people as well. Challenger was really a mind-expanding experience for me, both personally and professionally. We've built a tremendous sales team, in fact, using the Challenger assessment tool as well. Challengers become the foundational principle that we look for in our salespeople. And I truly believe that Dentsply Sirona wouldn't have the powerful, effective sales force we have today had we not adopted Challenger back in 2012. We see a huge differential in top performers who scored high on the Challenger assessment versus those who didn't score high on the Challenger assessment. And we have probably seen a period of about 5 years of turnover, significantly below what we were experiencing in the 3 or 4 years prior to going to Challenger. I would say to absolutely make the leap, but be sure to include all the functions that are affected in the planning and in the structure that you do. Challenger succeeds when sales, marketing, sales training, and for us, clinical education can all participate in the implementation of it and in the generation and revision and perfection of the Challenger insights. So if you're going to make the leap, absolutely make the leap, but be sure to include everybody and build a self-sustaining Challenger culture. We are just at the very beginning of an international expansion of the Challenger sales approach at Dentsply Sirona, which will probably be a 2 to 3 year process by the time we're finished.